Hey there, Tenno. I'm Shadow Scythe, and today we're going to be doing a FashionForward review of my Cephalon Suda Octavia. Now, as always with my other Syndicate loadouts, this is one Warframe that either has existing augments with the Syndicate, or in the case of Octavia, the quest to obtain her was done through this Syndicate. And I will give you guys the rundown of all the armor and everything that I use after I do a quick little mission. Which, what would be... I will switch it to friends only. And I'll do this quick little exterminate. And as always with the other Syndicate loadouts, I am using exclusively the Syndicate weapons. So Cyanoid Simulor, Cyanoid Gamma Core, Cyanoid Heliocore. Keep in mind though, all of them are currently not max rank, as I have put Forma into all of them and just not fully leveled them back up. Mostly because I just easily got bored.
If we can avoid alerting them, this may be easier.
Boom. So that was quick. Get rid of you.
They spotted you.
That was quick. It's all well and good that they spotted me. Got you guys. Light them. And this is the default song because I do not currently have a custom one equipped. So I'm pretty much just gonna let it run on Octavia's default one because her default song wasn't bad. And I feel as though it's a little appropriate to have her default song to represent the Syndicate that her quest came from. Hey, wow. That was a nice little focus farm. Oh, fuck you, making me reload right now. Gotcha, bitch. Ha 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 ha. Get out of my face. Oh, and if you're wondering why the beam on the Gamma Core, my bad. I named two different fucking weapons and both of them were wrong. Go figure. But if you're wondering why the beam is kind of going all apeshit like that, that is because of the pistol equivalent for heavy caliber. So, granted, the beam's accuracy went from a 100% down to like a 23, but it does absolutely nothing other than make the beam shake like that.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Which, eventually I'll do a build video to show you guys the build that I use, but as far as these weapons go, I need to put more forma into all 3 of them and get them exactly where I want them. So until that happens, you guys are just going to have to sit tight on that one. Anyway, now that that's over and done with, let me show you guys the overall appearance. Anyway, the primary and tertiary colors are this gray out of the classic color palette. The secondary color is actually this purple out of the classic color palette. The accent is this blue out of the Daybreak palette, which those two really complement each other. Just sitting on all that dark, which it looks really nice, especially on Octavia. And then the energy is actually this purple out of the Twilight palette. So it's really only utilizing 3 color palettes, but it's making the most out of all of them, which I really like. Then as far as the attachments, I am not using a chest attachment just because I didn't find one that really blended with what I'm using. However, I am using the Dendra armor for both legs and arms. Just because that energy projection for the armor plating, I felt that that was kind of fitting for Cephalon Suda. We don't really have an armor set that just screams Cephalon-esque other than this one, unfortunately. Like, the rest of them are all physical armor sets, like, and, like, we have the Nadina set, which just screams New Loka to me. We have the Quoro set, which screams Perrin Sequence to me. We have the Harkonar and that Provok armor, or Provok shoulder, that just scream Steel Meridian to me, when used correctly.
Cosmic background radiation is a
But, and then we have all those classic style armor sets like the Edo and the, well, Edo would actually be a prime example of the armor sets that would be beneficial to use for a Arbiters of Hexus style loadout. But this is the only one that actually just seems fitting for Cephalon Suda. And then all I did as far as the colors go is I copied the main colors. The Sandana is the Cyanoid Sandana exclusive to the Cephalon Suda faction. It sits kind of nice, like right in between her little weird ass hip extensions. And it kind of flops along them in a hilarious manner, as you guys can kind of see. Once again, same deal with the colors. And then I am not using anything on either arm for regalia. I am not using a front sigil, as you guys can clearly see. The only sigil that I am using is the Oracle sigil on Octavia's back, which it's kind of hidden just because it is a bright ass color sitting on top of another bright ass color, and B, the majority of it is covered up by the Sandana itself. However, the thing with this is that the Oracle Sigil is the plus 15%, which is only obtainable upon hitting rank 5 with Cephalon Suda. So if you guys have like everything other than the Sandana itself, or you manage to get a hold of the Sandana through trading through getting a hold of an arcane one, then clearly you're going to have this, or have the Sandana at least, where you could basically copy this exact color scheme. However, you will not be able to do the Oracle Sigil if you are not rank 5. Now, the thing that I have stated with my past two is that as far as the regalia, as far as like using the regalia, unless I have one specifically placed on the chest for fashion purposes, then whatever you decide to put on the back to hide, that is your choice exclusively, because I like putting the Syndicate ones on the back to kind of hide them. But that's really all I have to say, is that is your choice. So like, say you copy this color scheme, but you're wanting to go all out for New Loka, then just throw whatever New Loka sigil on directly underneath this, and bada bing, bada boom, it's hidden. And you're good to go. You're gaining experience with the New Loka, while at face value, you're representing Cephalon Suda. But that's really all that I have to show you guys today. I obviously decked out my cat in the closest colors that I could find. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. It really means a lot to me. And as I stated on, well, as I stated a few days ago, Sunday was the last stream prior to TennoCon. I will not be streaming again until the 11th, which is the day at, well, I return on the 9th. However, I will not be streaming on the 10th, as the 10th is actually one of my off days for everything. And all activities will resume on the 11th. So, video that morning and then stream later on that afternoon. But that being said, if you want to stay up to date with everything, especially with the fact that I'm going to be at TennoCon, then be sure to follow me on Twitter and player.me, because I will be, at least on Saturday, I will be having my Twitter blow up like crazy with me just uploading pictures and tweeting out any exciting stuff that's happening, or tweeting out any of the devs or like other casters that I happen to meet while there. So yeah, you guys may get to see me just acting like a little fangirl. If you guys want to support both the YouTube and my tri-weekly stream whenever it's actually, well, when it resumes, then you guys can subscribe to me on GameList. Links for all of those will be in the description box below. And do not feel pressured into doing the GameList subscription. That is purely there for if you guys wish to help me out in whatever way. You're not required to do it. I don't expect you guys to do it. But if you guys do choose to do it, it is greatly appreciated, and I thank you guys for it. And until next time, Tenno, stick to the shadows.